All right, hey everyone, Alex here with SpondyStrong. What we're going to do today are 3 dynamic stretches that you can do seated. These are going to help support good posture, working on mobility, also trying to loosen up the whole body and getting some good safe movement. I don't want any pain with any of these exercises today, so if anything's painful, please step away from that particular exercise. Also, it's always best to consult with your physician before you start a new training program or before you start a new stretching program. All right, so let's get started. So the first stretch today is going to be for the back of the leg. So first we're going to come nice and upright, seated. One leg is stretched out, so the heel's down into the ground. This other leg is going to stay there. So we're going to work on, we're going to lean forward gently until we feel the back of that leg. This can be different for everyone. So maybe you feel this right away. What we're going to do, we're going to hold that 1-2 seconds, then we're going to bring it back up. So moving flat through the back, 1-2 seconds, whenever you feel the back of that hamstring, maybe up to the hip, maybe even the calf, different for everyone, all the way back up. So we're going to do 2 sets total today. For this first round, let's feel this out together, and then by round 2, you'll feel a little more comfortable. So again, we just want a gentle stretch back of the leg, 1, 2, all the way back up. You can see I'm trying to move straight with my back here. So I don't want to round too much. I don't want to be too arched here. So as straight as you can, as upright as you can, and then moving from the hip forward, 1-2 seconds, reset. Stretching out the back of the leg, but moving to a comfortable range. A couple more this side, then we're going to switch it over. Excellent. So switching over, outstretched, heels into the ground, other leg stays bent, nice and upright. We're going to lean forward, 1-2 seconds, reset. This may be different on both sides. Maybe one side's a little tighter and the range is just nice and small. That's fine. Comfortable range. We're also working on bending through the back safely. Excellent. We'll just turn here so you see another angle. 1, 2, back up. One more here. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, we're going to now go to the upper body. Nice and upright. We're going to start with both hands in front, and we're going to keep switching here. One arm is going to rotate until I feel a nice stretch from the front of the chest. I'm going to think about turning my head if it's comfortable, engaging the upper back if it's comfortable, and then bringing it back. So a comfortable range where you're feeling the chest stretch, upper back engaged, and again, you can move the head if it feels okay. And find that comfortable range. This may open up and then you can increase the range. But if it's really tight, you can just move a little bit comfortably, that's fine. Find that range for you. And with this one, if this starts to fatigue the shoulders, you can bring the arms down a little bit. And I'm trying to keep my body relatively straight. So I'm really just focused on that mid-upper back and the chest. I'm not bringing my whole body with it because we're pretty controlled here, upright. Just a controlled twist. Open up the posture. And again, find that right range for the arms. Maybe you want to bring them a little lower, or if they're comfortable, higher. You can work both angles here. Couple more. All right, excellent. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're going to go back to the legs, the last one here, and then we're going to run through this one more time. So for this one, we're going to cross the leg over the top. So the side of my ankle is resting on the top of my knee here, nice and upright. So this is going to be different for everyone. If this is really tight, maybe it'll be here. Find that comfortable range. So first it's crossing comfortably, nice and upright, and maybe you feel the stretch right away. So if you do, you would just very gently rock in and out, or you would hold this upright. If you really are having trouble leaning forward, if it's just too tight on the side of that hip, you just hold this nice and upright. But if it's okay to move in and out, if it's comfortable enough, we'll do the same thing we did with the first stretch. We're comfortably stretching 1-2 seconds, aiming for the back of that hip, and then we're back upright. So 1, 2, back. Again, we're trying to stay straight with the spine. We're not trying to overly arch too much or round forward. We're trying to keep this upright posture and then work on comfortably stretching the correct muscles here. Nice and straight. So I'll keep showing some different angles here. And again, if it's really tight, maybe you crossed it over and you're here, you would just very gently rock or just stay here and hold. Excellent. Let's switch sides here. And again, both sides might be different, so find that comfortable range. Nice and upright. 1, 2. Couple more here. Excellent. So that's round 1 of our 3 different movements. So now let's get one more round. Maybe you'll feel a little more comfortable. Maybe we'll start loosening up a little bit now that you get a hang of it. So let's start back out, outstretched, right leg, heels into the ground, nice and upright, bending straight. So we feel that tension in the back of the leg, and then reset yourself. Practice bending forward. Nice and upright. For me, this is starting to open up a little bit. So as you can see, I'm kind of increasing my range of motion. But if it doesn't, perfectly fine. Keep it comfortable. We're still getting some great movement. Even though these muscles may feel very tight, we're still getting great movement, loosening up the body, maybe getting the heart rate up a little bit. That's why I love this dynamic routine. One more. Excellent. Let's switch sides here. Left leg outstretched, nice and upright. Again, might be different on both sides, no problem. We're going to work both sides to comfortable range for that side. Back of that leg, maybe the calf, you'll feel this. Moving straight, nice and upright. One more here. Excellent. All right. So we're done with the hamstring stretch. Now we're going to go back to the upper body. Nice and upright. Again, start where it's comfortable with the arms. So if it's too much on the shoulders, you can get it lower. Comfortable rotation. Open up the chest, upper back. Turn the head if it's comfortable. If not, you can just work the arms here. But I'm staying relatively straight through the body and just trying to move through that chest, mid, upper back. Comfortable twist. All these postural muscles can get very tight in the front of the chest. We're now incorporating some good blood flow, some good movement. Mess around with some different angles here with the arms, a little lower, maybe a little higher if it's comfortable. Round 2, I'm feeling much better now. We got a good round in. By round 2, hopefully this is opening up a little bit. One more each here. All right, excellent. So the last stretch of the day, let's finish this out. Crossing it over. Wherever's comfortable with that cross, it's gonna be different for everyone. Very easy with this rock in and out. Searching for the back of that hip. You may feel this elsewhere. If it's really tight, just start with a hold comfortably. Find the range for you. Keep the back flat. Two more here. Excellent. Let's switch it over. Nice and upright, bending straight. Maybe different on each side. My right side's a lot tighter today. So this range of motion is a lot easier than the other side, and that's okay. Couple more here. Excellent. All right. Great job, everyone. So that's a great routine. We did 2 sets total. Hopefully that helped you loosen up a little bit, find some good mobility in the body. help stretch you out. Great job today. Thank you to the SAA for this great partnership. Good job, everyone. See you next time.